Food brings people together, whether it's friends and family or even complete strangers. The best place to be is often sitting around a dinner table. And two women exemplify that in every way, pulling two very different cultures together and finding their common loves. They're best friends and food stylists turned cookbook authors. Gather and Graze, globally inspired small bites and gorgeous table scapes for every occasion is available right now. And we have the authors with us today. Welcome to the Morning Mix. We've got Mumtaz Mustafa. Hello, Mumtaz.
Hi.
Good morning. And over here, Laura Kleinstra. Hi, Laura.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, my goodness. Let's just start with how gorgeous this cookbook is. We see a lot of them, and I don't think I've seen one prettier. You're art directors? I mean, you made this. Talk about it, Laura.
Well, we're both art directors working in publishing, and we do photography and food styling and graphic design.
You can't tell that, can you, Laura? This thing is gorgeous with the full color spreads of all of the dishes, and it's got some weight to it. And thus, how many recipes are in here?
There are over 175 recipes. It's 400 pages, 3 pounds because we've been shipping them everywhere.
Yeah, you know exactly how much this weighs. It has some weight to it. So you said, how many different recipes? 175? Holy moly. So 175 covering how many different types of food? Because it says tablescapes and small bites. So would I find entrees in here and desserts? Or how is it broken down? There's a lot in here.
So, I mean, there's a combination of everything. There's our heritage, there's a Pakistani street food board, there's a Dutch board, and everything in between from Ethiopia, British high tea. We've got, in terms of even larger boards, we have a Burmese kauswe. We have a lot of different, right?
So it is organized by country.
Okay. So you're not going here entrees, desserts, you're going in here Italy, Spain, things like that.
And then within each one there will be some desserts.
Of course.
And there will be some breads, and there will be some savories, and there will be a lot of sauces, because there's a lot of good dipping to be done when you have a charcuterie board.
Boy, true words never spoken. There's some good dipping to be done, especially when you
Good dipping to be done. There's a lot of sauces in this
really
book. Tons of them.
There's nothing in here that I mean, it's got everything. It's an amazing cookbook, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to talk anymore about the book. I want to talk about the food in front of me, Mumtaz, because you have brought an example of what's in this book from your heritage. Can you walk us through what we've got?
Absolutely. So this is what we refer to as the chaat board. And this is one of my absolute favorite street foods in Pakistan. The first thing I do when I get home is I need to go to a place to get chaat. And chaat is a combination of different things. It's this experience that you can kind of create your own experience.
Okay.
It begins, there's chickpeas, there's potatoes, there's tomatoes, there's 2 different chutneys. There's a tamarind and date chutney, a cilantro chutney. And it's almost like Laura referred to it as a Pakistani taco this morning. And then you create your own little scenario combining all of these different things.
It all goes on the bread, like a taco or a nacho.
It's a crunchy,
I love this. So who's eating this? You said this is the first thing you'd go for when you go back home.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
and it's
absolutely.
Street food.
It's street food. Yeah, it's street food. It's on every street corner. There's shops, there's restaurants, and that's one of the things they don't have in New York. I'm always looking for a good, they have a lot of Indian food, Pakistani food, but there's nobody who's doing a good chaat.
Okay.
So I wanted to bring that experience to people's homes, especially a lot of my friends who feel as nostalgic as I do around the world, in fact, different parts of the world, and I just wanted to bring that experience home, and it's really easy to put together and to make.
Well, what do you hear about when people go on vacations? They talk about the food that they had, right? Well, save the plane ticket, right? You can actually eat that food in your own home. And Laura, you said there was kind of a Dutch connection?
Yes, this is the naan katai, and this is one of the recipes I made. We've split up all of the recipes in the book based on if it was baked or cooked, for the most part. And so anything that was baked, even though it was from her culture, I developed the recipe for it.
Okay.
The naan katai was from a bakery that was set up by the Dutch in India in the 16th century during the spice trade. And after the Dutch moved out, the bakery was taken over and things were changed because the Dutch taste didn't quite meet the...
But that Dutch influence kind of stayed with it.
But it stayed with it. And one of the things I love about researching this book is that a lot of cultures, a lot of cuisines have a thread that runs through them, and biscuits, cookies, is something that every culture seems to have. This has different flavors than maybe like a Scottish shortbread, but it's still based on butter, sugar, and flour.
I love that every culture has a cookie.
Yeah, and the American cookie is the chocolate chip cookie,
Right.
which was developed in the United States.
I love
and
it.
everybody loves it. But this one has cardamom, rose water, and I brought the rose water along in case people weren't familiar with that extract. And the pistachios, but otherwise it's very similar to a normal biscuit or a cookie, and it goes great with tea or with coffee.
I'm not going to turn down any cookie that has pistachios on it. That's like literally my favorite nut. Is there any way I could sample some? I'm curious as to what this might taste like.
Absolutely.
The flavor profile. And I don't want to forget the tea. You have glasses of chai here as well.
So chai, again, is a very, very important part of our culture. Every afternoon, everyone gets their tea. There's a tea trolley. Sometimes, if you're lucky, there's chaat there. There's definitely some goodies. But chai is how we gather. Chai is how we talk, how we have exchange, conversation, moments, feelings. A good cup of chai is worth just magic for us.
I'm with you. I love chai.
Oh, okay,
I absolutely love
that
that
has
tea.
cardamom, and it's so good.
Thank you very much. Yes. Well, ooh, it's warmed up too. And they got a little boat here. So you're going to build a nacho.
Do you have anything in here that you don't
No
love?
allergy. You load it up. You make me a chai that you would like.
All right.
All right. There you
Done.
go. Because I want it to get the true experience of Pakistani street food, and you know what it tastes like.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to talk more about this globally inspired small bites and gorgeous table scapes for every occasion. When did this come out? Like 2 days ago? I mean, recently, right? Or
Yep.
just past week. So this, let me tell you a little secret. Even if you're not a chef or a cook, or somebody who likes to cook, buy it and put it in your kitchen because it'll look like you know what you're doing, and it is gorgeous. I mean, I can see this just sitting out on a coffee table.
Yep, and there's a lot of party ideas in there. You can do, you don't have to do every recipe in one of the chapters. You can do
Mix and match.
Yeah, you can mix and match. You could do an internationally themed and pick something from multiple countries, or you could just say, you know what, I'm only going to make 3 homemade things because some of these chapters have.
They're in depth.
Yeah, it would be too much for one person to do for a party, probably.
Absolutely.
Or you can recruit one of your friends to help you make them, so that.
Oops, never mind. Sorry.
That's a slippery lemon.
I know.
Small
Yes.
bites, though, Lauren. I might just have to work through every single one of those.
Yeah.
That beef Wellington popper little pastries looks really good to me.
Yeah, those are really great.
All right, so this right here.
It's going to be messy.
I like messy.
We're going to pick up.
Do I have to talk after I eat it? I'll say goodbye before I take the bite. How's that?
Yeah, say goodbye before you
Because
take the bite.
oh, look at that bite. All right, right here.
There you go.
Place it right there in my hand. Look at that. All right. Available in stores and online for the low, low price of $39.99. Go to skyhorsepublishing.com, or you can always follow them on social media and check out this absolutely gorgeous cookbook filled with these great bites. Here we go.
Cheers.
I caught it all.
You got it.
Okay,
Good
good.
job.
Oh, yeah.
Good flavors.
Oh, so
Lots
good.
of complex flavors going on, isn't there?
There's so much. There's tang. Oh, there's some spice. There's some heat.
Oh yeah.
That's delicious.
Is it too
She's
spicy?
the queen
Not
of.
at all.
She's the queen of spice. This
It's
one right here.
just
Yeah.
the right amount of heat.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Perfect. I'm going to swallow this and say, gather and graze. Go get that cookbook today. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
So good.